Is it going to work? And it is. Very good. Uh-oh, I hear Logan already. Ooh. There we go. What's up, Wesley? Tez, what's up, man? Leave out Sunday. Nice. Nerve-wracking, I'm sure. Kenneth, what's up, man? It's been a long time since I've had all this stuff open. Metro, what's up, man? Surprised y'all were up. I just jumped on stream. I saw this game. I was like, yeah, I might as well. I played it for the first time like 3 or 4 days ago. Trying to figure it out, see if it was still the same. It's pretty good. Already did that. Now what? I did select. How do I play this game? What's up, Jesse? Just got called into work. Nice. Gotta love it. Sand patch grade scenarios. Sure. Santana? Getting your stunny on. Nice. That's always fun. I remember the late nights. Are you, I guess you're on evening shift? Or is it evening? I guess you'd call it evening shift. Evening training. Jesse, something you have my luck. Because it seemed like every time I got on the extra board, I was always called. I would say I was called between 11:30 or probably 2:30 a.m. somewhere in there. 11:30 p.m. 2:30 a.m. Oh, y'all are swapping. Okay. Nice, the first week. Hey, Lander. Yeah. I'm strictly on evening shift now, so I work from 2 to 11 or from 1 to 9. It just depends on how busy we are. And it seems like every time I do a late stream, someone's always on here. I figured I would stay up for a little bit and play this game some more, as I've been watching and reading up on the derailment in Ohio. What's going on, Damien? Wait, can y'all not see? Okay, y'all can see the. Make sure y'all can see the actual game.
You're on yard duties today.
Yard duty. Nice. We really need to get this game. It's pretty nice. The graphics are actually really nice. I'm not gonna lie. Of course, graphics are good in every game this day and age. This guy does walk really fast, though. What do you need me to do? I forgot.
This locomotive has had several traction motors replaced. It's ready to be put back to work. So flip it round on the turntable and hook it up to the assigned train.
Nice, Damon. How did that go? Oh, okay. Knife switch. Got it. Generator field. What's the other one? Oh, I don't even know what all these are, to be honest with you. I just know generator field's very important. Oh, they're actually going to make me get up and crank the motor. Nice. This is something every conductor needs to know how to do, because I promise you, You will have to while you're rolling down the tracks. Where's my switch at? This is it. Wait. No, I need a prime. Wait, that ain't right. That's not right. That's not how that goes. There we go. Close the door. Seen a link to this game. I have to find it and see. 2.5 years left to become a conductor. Nice. What we got? Oh, we got. Take it out, isolate, put on run. Air. Nope, free. Bell works. Good. Lights. Get off my screen. I can't see what I'm doing. What is this? Ditch lights. Okay. Nice. Are we good now? Sheesh. Look, I just want to cut the bell off. Wait. Why am I going to increase the throttle? The table's not lined up. Hang on. This game. This game's trying to, couple to formation. I'm confused. This table better turn, is all I know. I'm confused. How you gonna tell me a couple to formation? I can't even. Hand me down. Thank you. Oh wow, okay. Nice. Turntable locked, unlocked. Nope. Wrong way. I think. Where's my engine? Okay. There we go. Now we're talking. All right. Where's the gap? Oh, there it is. That's pretty tight, if I do say so myself. Question on the ABS. BNF is going to be something sometime soon. I hear other carriers have it. In your eyes, is there anything good about it, or just plain and simple? So, you know, NS had ABS, and you know, I guess I liked it, but that's all I knew. You know, I'm not sure how BNS bid board is, or job boards are, but you know, you had a job board, and if there was a vacancy, you could bid on it. You know, it was basically on seniority. And you know, you can get bumped off those jobs. You know, if somebody wants it of higher seniority, they can, but the job has to come open, so, you know, I guess I like it just because that's what I've always been used to, but I don't have anything else to go by. I might ask John that question too and see what he thinks about that, because I know engineers had to bid weekly on their job. I think it was weekly on their job. And then as far as for conductors, you know, I stayed on the export most of the time besides when I was on the local. And I held that local for several months, and I finally got bumped off it. When I got rolled off it, they give you like, I think it's 24 hours to bid on something else. Or PWS, that's right, Wesley. Yeah, PWS. I would take that complete 24 hours and wait until that job had started the next day, and then I would bid on, you know, whatever job that I wanted, and then that way I'd get another day off too. There's ways you can work the board. Oh, it may have been 48 hours at NS. Hell, I don't remember. It's been so long. Whoa. Alright, where am I going? I gotta go all the way over here. I'm gonna get lost in this yard. Holy cow. I'm in your world, Jimmy. Nice. I don't know where I'm going, to be honest with you. This looks good. Sure, let's just hit this crossover right here. Yep. That's what we're gonna do. That needs to be thrown. That's good. That's good. Oh, Mike. Never mind. Holy cow, this is a big yard. Alright, I think I'm just going to go down track 2 or whatever track that was. Where'd my HUD go? There it is. It's like Inman Yard in Atlanta. Oh, are they really? That's nice. I don't know how. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter, because once you get in a spot and you know, like for new guys, if you don't have any seniority, you know you're going to be on the extra board. What are you doing? You may be able. Do y'all still have groups? What y'all have, like group A, B, and C? What are you doing, buddy? You playing? Freight is way harder in this game. It's not too bad. Yep, that's him. That's him. He's a mess. Just disregard anything you see him do, 'cause he is on my sleeping schedule. He stays up with me until 3 in the morning, and then we go to bed. Full group. Okay, nice. Yeah, this is Sandpatch Grade. I don't know where Sandpatch is based out of. It may be out of Georgia, honestly. Alright, where am I at? We're still trucking along. We gotta make it all the way down here. Oops. A lot of the Class 1s are hiring, from my understanding. Powering America to its completely nuts. Yeah, Damien, if you want to move up north, there's plenty of Class 1s or big railroads hiring. CN, CP, UP, of course. BN's hiring like crazy. Yeah, see, down here on our end, we're really limited to Well, you being in Georgia, you're really limited to only two, and that's NS and CSX. In Birmingham, we've got NS, CSX, and then BN, but very rarely do you ever catch a job opening in Birmingham because someone always bids it out. 10 more guys for the extra board. I have noticed hiring has slowed down, but I also have heard a lot of people quitting. The same thing, you know, people get in, they realize they don't like it, and they leave. Definitely nothing wrong with that. Line my switches up. Yeah, this looks good. Jump over here on this track, I guess. Yeah, sure. And we'll make a reverse move this way. I think. Yep. Looks good to me. Yeah, Watco's one to watch. You know, Watco actually hired me there for a little bit, but then they hired me, and then they changed their mind, and it was because someone had actually bidded on that job after they hired me, but we didn't have anything in writing. But it was really more for learning purposes. I did contemplate on going, but it was really more just to go through the hiring process, see what Watco had to say, how it all unfolded, just for YouTube, really. Well, that seems kind of selfish. I can take an opportunity away from somebody else, but I didn't go, so they definitely hired somebody else. Possible to drive Amtrak? No, absolutely. Amtrak's everywhere. Start off as a conductor, I believe, and work your way up to engineer. No, what's going on, Dre? Dre Bomb. Yeah, I need to live stream more. I'll be honest with you, some days I get home from work and I'm like, yeah, I'm not feeling it. But where I'm at now, because I'm not at Nucor anymore. I left Nucor. Went to a different company, but where I'm at now, job's way easier. Nowhere near as tired. Nucor's running me to death, and it was starting to cause some serious problems mentally. I had to get away. So I went to the Nucor's biggest competitor, which is Atlas Tube, Zuckelman Industries. One thing, this yard sure is empty. What is the independent brake on this? There's a release. How do you apply it? Nope. No, it says handbrake in the world. Not when you do that. Brackets. I see the release, but for some reason that other bracket. Maybe my keyboard broke. Emergency valve open. Nice. Uh-oh. I don't know how do you release the handbrake. It's going to go this way. But good. What is the end? Oh, that's the handbrake. Hang on, let's see. Control guide. Holy cow. Yeah, what's up with that? Why is it not? I guess my keyboard broke, huh? Oh, the emergency's still full. Emergency valve. Where's it at? Oh, is this it? There we go. Oh well. I'll just use it by hand, I guess. Rail Sim, multiplayer mode where you can operate the trains and also be. That's pretty cool. I've always wanted to have something similar to that. I think I went too far. I think it'd be really interesting to be in some type of game like that. This needs to be thrown back. Because I would enjoy being a dispatcher. I'd be like, yeah, no, you're going in the hole. You're going to see 4 before you get rolling. Alright, good. Oh, release. Logan. Yeah, Damien, I wouldn't expect CSX to get in a hurry. I don't know. I remember when CSX came out with their deal talking about streamlining or streamlining hiring process. Maybe they will. Dre, it just depends on your terminal. You know, some terminals are smaller than others. You know, Sheffield, where I hired out, is pretty small. Birmingham's pretty large. Atlanta, pretty large. Chattanooga, very large. It just depends on your terminal near your house. If it's big, that's more likely that's where you'll be working. Yeah, Jimmy, I enjoy it. I enjoy all train sims since I can't get out there on the rails anymore. It's about as close as I can get. Well, I shouldn't say that. I could go back if I wanted to. I just choose not to. Did I go down the wrong track? I did. Real life, you'd be fired. Not really. You'd definitely probably get a start letter of some sort going down the wrong track. Seven different questions. Chad, leave a night switch in the yard. Yeah, these games are actually pretty close for sure. That's pretty wild. Definitely would help. You know, some people. My throttle's still on. definitely helps, you know, learning the operations, how things move and stuff like that. You know, a lot of people are just so confused, they've never been around it. Alright, now we're going into the right track. Guys that make these games are in the UK. I don't... The one time I did play the other night when I first bought it, it seems like the mechanics of it's pretty close. You know, of course I don't run trains every day, nor did I ever in the past. I ran a few, but not enough to really make a really good assessment, honestly. But it seems like they handle right. I just, you know, I haven't got to go up and down any really big grades to see how the dynamics play and counter and all that good stuff. Yeah, Jimmy, this definitely helps you learn, I promise. It does. P42s. It's going real fancy. I'm guessing that is probably a type of locomotive. Is Birmingham terminal laid back? It depends on who's in the tower, Tez. I wish Amelia was in here, he'd tell you. There is a guy, not Walt, I cannot remember this guy's name. He's in a tower, and I'll be honest with you, he sucks. He gets an attitude real easy with newer conductors. A quick little story, I'll tell you the story behind this guy and my first impression I got of him. So I've been working for NS for over a year, transferred to Birmingham, went through my training, did all that good stuff, and then one day after I went through, you know, requalifying on the AGS, I was on AGS North and South, did all that, got marked up, and that was probably my second or third train. Walked into the washroom to get our paperwork at the computers, go in, start to print off our train consist and bulletins. Train consist ones that updated are in the wasn't in the computer, so you know, it's not the computer. Typically they'll either print it, send it to my printer for me down there, or they'll update it within, you know, 5 or 10 minutes. So, you know, I'll log off and go over there and start talking to my engineer, and, you know, meeting him and meeting other engineers and conductors down there, because I haven't never met them before. And you know, 10-15 minutes goes by and I go back on and check, and still not updated. And I'm just like, oh well, whatever, I'll wait a little bit longer. I'm not in a hurry, I'm good for 12 anyways. And their phone rings and I answer it, and he says train, whatever train we was on. I walk up to the train, or to their phone, and I go, yeah, go ahead, this is train so and so. He said, why have you not left the washroom yet? And I said the train consist isn't in the computer, it's not up to date. And he said, I'm about to send you a copy next time you need to call me. With an attitude, a very strong attitude. And he said, I'm sending you a van, go get on the head end of y'all's train and get out of here now. And now I kind of looked at my engineer and I was like, who in the hell does this guy think he is? I just said, okay, you know, and he sent a van down. He sent the paperwork to the printer, got the paperwork, printed it, you know, stapled all that, went through it, make sure I knew where my dangerous hazardous cars were. The engineer's like, I got something for him. He said, let's walk to our train. I said, okay, I'm down for that, because I didn't care, you know, I was protected. We wasn't stealing time, you know, whatever. We walked to our train. So we walked all the way to our locomotive, which was probably took us another extra 15-20 minutes. And then when we got on the head end, the engineer found something wrong. I can't remember what it was. He found something wrong up there on the head end that delayed the train even more. And what is that dude's name? It's not Walt. But anyways, before we left, he knew that we had won that one. Yeah, Chad, you're right. Yeah, it is 10. 10 in the yard. I'm rolling 13. We don't have PTC on this locomotive. Yeah, Wesley, I hope that's the case. They need to be. The FRA, the NTSB, STB, FRA, all of them need to be out there. And I wish they would not let themselves be known. I wish they would go sit in the bushes, just like train masters and superintendents do, and just listen to the tower and listen to how they tell them carman to hurry up. Yep. That's what I wish they would do. Will it happen? I guess it possibly could happen, but I wish it would. That'd be nice. Did I not turn the locomotive around the right way? I don't think I did. He definitely told me to turn it around it. You're gonna pull your data? Oh yeah, pull the tapes on me. I wonder if I can cheat the system right here. We're gonna try something. $200 miles long. Holy crap. For dirty ditch lights. Nice. Wait, how do I apply the handbrake again? I forgot. Is it backspace? No. Like, do I have to be sitting in the room? What's up, John? Hey, question. They asked me this earlier. Wait, who asked me that earlier? Oh, Sean. Sean works for BNSF, John. He said, what do I think about, he didn't ask me about PWS. What did he ask me about? ABS, whatever it's called. Automatic bid system. And I told him that I liked it, but that's all I knew. I said it might be a good question for John. What is your thoughts on that? Do you like BNSF going to that or nah? Yeah. ABS and self-supporting pull. See, because NS, where I was at NS, it was all ABS, automatic bid system, and I think Wesley's with NS too. But is that closed? It is. I need to take this off. Remove. These things need to set up right. Remove MU cable. Oh, do I just uncouple a car and this? Oh, really? Oh, okay, so it's definitely gonna be a while then. I was just curious. So I'm not exactly sure how y'all's system works. I've never seen it. This engine's not even running. Really? I guess I'm not going to be able to work this system here, huh? And none of this is even set. What is going on? Open sesame. Oh no. Oh wait, nice switch probably in there. It's a hot mess. Let me see. Brake control valve on the stand. Oh yeah. This thing's not even running. I don't think. I wasn't meant to do, or I'm not supposed to do it this way, but I think that's what you're telling me. I don't think this thing's running. Oh wait, I bet it's an isolate. No, it's a run. Run! Run like the wind. Come on, you can do it. Handbrake on? I got an idea. Oh, yeah, that's probably what it was. Y'all need to look at that. No, I don't need that. Choose a route. Scenarios. Ice and snow powering America. Oh, wait, is this the one you're telling me about? Is that Jimmy? Was this you? He said powering America was ridiculous. Let's see. Yeah, John, I guess that would help. Gotta put the reverse turn forward. Hello. I didn't even hear idle up. That was weird. I guess I gotta cut my mic down. I didn't realize I was yelling this whole time.
You've been assigned a unit coal train today.
A unit coal train.
Rockwood loading facility.
Is it empty? Please say yes.
Coal loading, then bring the train back to Cumberland Terminal.
I've always been told by engineers pulling a empty coal train is like pulling a parachute. This one you just go slow? Oh no, we ain't doing that. Choose a route. Let's just go straight for the red. Lucky me. Lucky, yeah, more than likely. Because, I mean, sometimes they can make an exception. They'll try and call you earlier, but I think that the deal is you have to be there by an hour and a half. Sometimes they'll do a 2-hour call window. But if it's 2 hours, you know, you've got to pretty much leave as soon as you get called.
T205, await passage of an eastbound, then subject to signal
Are we 205?
Proceed from Rockwood Junction to Salisbury Junction on Main 2. Over.
Main 2, over. Got it. I'm not messing with anything. We're waiting for a train. We're sitting still. I'm sure it'll whoop me then. It said snow and ice, so I can only imagine. I don't know where Logan went. He disappeared. Logan. Oh, I see it. There he goes. I can tell you one thing. I don't know these signals. Very little do I know about these signals. Oh, really? That's good. I remember when I moved to Sheffield, I moved 15 minutes away from the yard. They'd call me. They'd call me, and I'd answer it. You know, of course, automated. Edward Cobb, you have been called to be on duty at blah, 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 train so-and-so, engineer, blah, 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 and I hang up, go back to sleep. Set an alarm, go back to sleep. I need to see where Logan's at. Normally he's in here with me, which means he's probably up to no good. Oh. Disregard my broken chair and my mess. Oh, never mind. He's okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. I guess that's clear. Yeah. Wait, I didn't want to stand that. Wrong button. Okay. Knock the air off. What's going on here? We're good? Can I start rolling now? Heating and air conditioner off. Why are we not moving? Sound the horn. Okay. You happy? Are we a loaded coal train? Looks like we're loaded. Where'd my cool background go? I'm on the desk. Is the generator on? I'm pretty sure. I don't know desktops. I'm pretty sure the generator field is down here, is it not? I'm about to catch a knuckle. Look at the freaking. Look at the freaking pounds of whatever that is. Well, we're rolling barely. Why do I hear like we have? Hang on, why does it sound like we have a freaking handbrake on? What is that noise? I don't know what's going on. Going left and crossing over to main 2, I'm assuming. Wow, we got a long ways to go. Must be meeting a train here or something. We got DPs on this joker. I forgot how you look at the rear of the train. We got DP. It's not even on. Is it online? Yes, it is. I don't think so. Should be. There's so much trouble with these missions, I'm sure I will too then. Y'all know what the heck the counter, what button hits the counter? I'm gonna need that joker, I got a feeling. I need that joker online. Can I fence stuff off in this game? No. Guess not. I'm gonna have to go what is this, 15 or so for a while, I guess. I don't know how many amps I'm pulling. I'm probably definitely breaking a rule. I think you're supposed to break like 250 amps when you're going through a switch. A surprise red signal. What the heck's the counter button? You need your counters when you got heavy trains and you got grades, up and down grades. Screw it, Notch 8. Do, 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 do. Sand will be my friend too. Come on, I know y'all got a counter on this game. There's no way. Guess not. We'll wing it. Wish I was fishing. Can I go 45 and 4,000 feet? That'd be nice. Probably not. Something about a counter when you press more options on the screen. HUD guide. Let's see. No, I don't need that. Wait, is it going to show me my counter? Safety systems, electronic diet, brakes. I ain't messing with all that. It's alright. We'll be okay. A fishing simulator? Yeah, I have a few of those. It just makes you really want to go fish. Now let's go get my boat. Oh, I can't go 40. Okay, now we go Notch 8. Oh, does it? Oh, okay. Where's it at? Distance start. Come on. Come on, work. Oh, nice. I didn't check to see how long my train was, though. Use number keys to enter preset value backspace. What? I'm just gonna say we're... 7, 5, 0, 0. Oh wait. Backspace. 07500. Is this Powering America 2? Yes. So enjoy his TWS3 worth of money. I enjoy it so far. I forgot how much it was. I think I got it on sale actually. I think it was like $20 or something like that on Steam. What is L1? What is train line sand? I don't know. It'll be alright. We'll be okay without it. I'll just have to watch my grade back there and see. What did you say? Surprise resting at the top of a hill. It'll be a tall signal and red 100 yards away. Nice. Sounds like a great opportunity for me to sell. They're black. mph on our grade. Think about that. Start tipping. Derail Valley? No, I've seen videos of that there place before. Oh, we got an approach signal 2 miles away. Already on an approach. There's nothing to approach. Does the accelerometer actually work on this game? Right on this screen? Oh, it looks like it does actually. No, I have not heard the news. Broline, what's up, man? What are we operating? Apparently this is one of the hardest missions there is on Train Sim World, so I'm trying to embarrass myself. What's it called again? I forgot. Moving America or something like that? Powering America Part 2, that's it. No one thing, I'm not sure why we'd have an approach block unless I'm running somebody down. Yeah, from my understanding they are. Not as bad as they were in 2021, 2022. Definitely still higher. Yep, that's right, Ted. Too bad. I'm going back uphill again. Really? Not in their interest. Yeah, goes to show you it's all about money. Yeah, I still love my job. Chad, we used to have a saying, I don't know if John's on here too. We used to have a saying that, they'll say, how you doing today, man? So I was just out here trying to make a difference. We used to always say that. We're going downhill. This is where a counter we're going coming handy. You hit your counter at the top of your grade. The train's 10,000 feet long. When your counter hits 5,000, you want to get an idle. I'm just going to guess. That's an approach diverging. Or I think on like BN signals or CSX that would be what approach limited, I believe. Oh wait, now we're going back uphill. Great, because to show you that I know this territory. Come on, Betsy. Hill plus long string is not something. You're right. Approach medium. That's it. Approach medium. Approach medium. I'm not sure exactly. John, what is yellow over green in the BN world? Is that approach? Is that approach limited or approach medium? Advanced approach on really? Advanced approach on BN. Wow. Okay. We're going to go based off that one, so that means I need to stop in 2 signals. I mean, what's in my way up here? You think it would show another train if there's something going on? Oh, nice. Okay. That's weird. See, advanced approach for NS, John, is prepare to stop at second signal. Continue at authorized speed, but then prepare to stop at your second signal. So you have like a advanced approach, then an approach, and then stop signal. Or restricted, whichever one. Yellow over flashing green. Man, I just want to stick to southern signals. That is so much easier. I gotta say it's easier because that's all I knew. Ah, I got you. Okay. Where you gotta know your territory, turnout speeds and whatnot. Yeah, yellow to green, the approach diverging. I had the big boy. Yep. Red over flashing yellow. See, that would be a diverging approach restricted for NS. Nice, actually that sucks. Conrail's already bad enough, like trying to memorize hieroglyphics. I can't believe the alerter hadn't went off this entire time. What in the world? Do they have alerters in this game? They have the button. Wouldn't it be awesome making a living off making train videos? Yeah. Did I turn on banking com? I don't even know if I did or not. I can't even do anything on this radio. Guess not. Approach. Okay, well I'm here at the location. And we're going downhill. Oh, I see the stop now. Look at that. Stopping in 6,000 feet, less than a mile. Okay. Y'all are funny. Why is my dynamics not setting yet? What is this?
P205, subject to signal indications, proceed from Salisbury Junction to Sandpatch Junction. Over.
Why? That's weird. Why is my button not working for, We got her stopped, though. Trying to do it legally. Supposed to wait 10 seconds before you go from throttle to dynamics, and then, gosh, I can remember 3 to 4 seconds in between notches. We got 3,000 feet though, I think, right? Oh yeah, we got her whooped. We're good. I'll go ahead and knock that air off. Oh, I don't know that, John. That's above my head. I was trying to get this thing stopped. Alright, we're not up now. We're going to roll. Barely. I stopped 3,000. This train stopped pretty quick, actually. I was expecting it to be a lot harder than that. Yeah, they don't even do 5-pound increments on here. You have minimum reduction, which I guess is 10 pounds, but then after that, if you tap it again, you saw how quick it went up. Warning, I ain't turning that alerted thing on. Thank you. Get your nightmares, you hear it enough. That's pretty cool to hear, Chad. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, Lander, so with NS, from Sheffield to... Oh, man, I can't remember what that last signal was for NS, but it's pretty much on the Alabama, Tennessee line. We called it Alatin. But it's NS signals, and then we have to cross onto the CSX main line, so we have to get CSX bulletins. Then we have our own CSX number. There's another train that we're supposed to meet. And we have to contact CSX dispatch and let her know that we need to go on their main line. And then our last signal will be an approach when we stop, but that stop signal is controlled by CSX. And then whenever they allow us to go, they'll give us a signal. Stay clear, block up there. Yeah. And then we get on CSX signals at CSX all the way until we cross over, I believe that signal's called Wauhatchie, before you go to South Tunnel, North Tunnel in Chattanooga. It goes back to NS signals. Hey, that's good to hear, Chad. That's awesome, man. Yep, that's good to hear. Oh. I guess we can run 35 right now. Yeah, Sheffield Chattanooga was a fun route. It was super long, but it was a cool route to run because you got to see a lot. You run through Decatur, of course, go through Huntsville, right past the Stavation Rocket Center, and go across through Scottsboro and cross Mud Creek, so I got to see Guntersville, and go from Guntersville, run up, then you got to see Nickajack, and climb the mountain, and come back over, drop down into the yard. Ditch Shopify and Printfully today. What happened with them? They tear something up or do something wrong? What, Teespring? Yeah, Teespring's good. That's a good thing. Yeah, Shopify does. Yeah, that's how it works with me too. I just have it linked to a business account. Whatever is ordered goes to there. I'll pay for it. And then, like, within 2 days, it's put back into my account. He didn't like that. I can understand. I used to use Teespring a long time ago. Oh, is there 28 people awake at 2 o'clock in the morning? Or almost 2 o'clock in the morning? That's pretty wild. Alright, we're about to go downhill now. I see the grade teeter-totting back and forth. I want to know why my dynamic's not setting up like it's supposed to. It's supposed to be period, but it's not working. We're just going to coast. Oh, 0.5. Oh, look, a crossing. I didn't see it. PTC didn't do it for me. How dare you, PTC? Failure. That's what you are. Wow, almost at 1% grade. That's not good. Wes is that? Oh, never mind. I see you saying do a thumbs up. What's up, Scott? Do I feel like it's still a good time to join the railroad? Man, that's a good question. That's a video that I want to do. I plan on doing. I want to say that it's really subjective. I'll say yes, but it really depends on your situation. You know, you're like, for me, I was making $12.50 an hour, so of course any time would have been going to the railroad because of the huge pay increase. I would still say yes, it is, but I think it'd be really beneficial to realize and learn what kind of state the rail industry is in as far as conductor, roll, PTC, all the technology behind it. And just, you know, the biggest thing I try to tell people is just prepare. You know, once you get in and you start making good money, try and get a nest egg put back as quickly as possible, just in case crap hits the fan. PTC actually tell you about approaching rail crossings? Yes. They'll actually hit the horn for you. The engineer doesn't do it in time. I'm really not too concerned about the conductor roll getting taken out of the engine either. Not anytime soon, especially after what has happened in Ohio. That's a hell of an argument. But it's definitely something to be aware of. Trust me, I thought about going back several times, but interferes with my fishing too much. Can't do that. Alright, we're about to go downhill eventually. I mean, we've been creeping up this mountain for a while. That job off at night. Good, man. Good. I don't see furloughs coming anytime soon. I know NS slowed down a pretty good bit, but I think a lot of it had to maybe do with what's going on in Ukraine. I believe they have all picked back up for the most part. We have another approach block or approach diversion, something going on up here. Oh, look, another crossing. Yep, you got the right mindset. Oh, there's two of them. Definitely something cool to be a part of, that's for sure. Yeah, that's very true, yeah. Yeah, probably has no blows on. The way that looked. Homeowner would be pissed. Okay, we've got to reach the top sooner or later. Let me check on this little demon child in here again. Logan, what are you doing? You want to come in here? You lay down on the couch? Huh? What is it? You stinking? You stinking? That's how he tells me. You stinking? Bear with me, fellas. I gotta go change the diaper. Oh. Huh? You don't like it? Y'all can still hear me. I can't read what y'all are saying, but y'all can still hear me. Come here. Oh. Yes, Scott, if you can adjust. Oh, I'm sitting here changing the diaper. If you're okay with being on call and getting called at all hours of the night or the day, being gone, several days at a time sometimes. And you definitely do it. Only on this channel do you get this type of entertainment. I would be laughing if I was in y'all's shoes. Train Sam to changing diapers. I'll clean. You're welcome, buddy. Do you want your pants back on? Or you gonna run around like a little goofy baby with a diaper? Pants? No pants. Okay, no pants. All right. All right, and we're back. Oh. I'm surprised he's not in here. He's normally in here hanging out 99% of the time. Yeah, this stream has it all. You're right. Welcome. There's no sugarcoating anything on this side. Say it, Jimmy. Sorry, I missed that, man. What is detention pay for NS? Wesley, tell me if I'm wrong. I don't know if it's changed. It starts at, does it still start at 16 hours on your away from home terminal? And it lasts till 24? They changed that. Over 8 after 16. Yeah, Scott, so basically what will happen, let's say you know, if you get called for a train, say at your home terminal, the physics, they aren't that bad. Well, I'm not really sure. We'll really find out when I start going downhill. But let's say you jump on a train at your home terminal, go to your away from home terminal, you get your 10 hours rest. After your 10 hours rest, you know, you can be subject to be, you know, get called at any time. If you stay in your away from home terminal for 16 hours, then your detention pay starts. Your detention pay will last from hour 16 to hour 24 for conductors, which means you get 8 hours paid. And then after 24, it stops. For engineers, it doesn't stop, but that's just how it is. That's why you'll hear a lot of conductors start calling dispatchers and crew call asking for a deadhead after once that 24-hour mark's there, because conductors aren't getting paid. If you ain't got a train for me, at least let me go home. So that's all detention pay is. It's just pretty much for paying you for being stuck away from home. Held away varies in local agreements. See, BN got that national seniority, whatever it is, and the ability, I guess, to change things based on wherever you are at. What the heck is Bellin? I go to Bellin. Are we ever going to go downhill? Yeah, Scott, do it, man. It was fun. It was one of the funnest shows I ever had. It was, I hate I had to leave, but I had other plans in the works. Had to. Ah, Bellin, New Mexico. Okay. I don't know what they want me to do up here, but did you ever make an engineer? No, I never did. I didn't stay long enough, and you know, I got to run some locomotives thankfully to some pretty awesome engineers. They taught me. I had some old heads teach me and allow me to, to operate the trains going down the main line, but never did make it. Would have loved to, but my career path had other plans. My career path I had no idea about. Why are we slowing down? We are in number 8. Go. Yes, that's right. Yes. What do I do now? I still work at a tube mill. Left Nucor. Video on that one day maybe. But left Nucor, went to Nucor's biggest competitor, and Atlas Tube, Zekelman Industries. And I'm at Atlas now, working Monday through Friday, evening shift, off on the weekends, and it allows me to chase my fishing dreams also. Which right now I'm sitting in 16th place in points. I got a tournament March the 4th, got qualified, and then another one in May, and then if I do well enough in them, I will go to Mississippi to fish against the Mississippi anglers and Alabama anglers, fish against each other, and see where I place there. I think total this summer I got almost 20-something tournaments, I believe. Do you see them going to one-man cruise? Possibly, but I don't know. I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon. If more crap like this keeps happening, like what happened in Ohio, I don't think it'll ever happen. Or it should never happen.
T205, subject to signal indication to proceed from Sandpatch to Cumberland. Over.
Okay. Sandpatch to Cumberland. Oh, but yes, Scott, yeah, they would have kept, you had your fireman, you had a brakeman. Basically, if you had these, you could switch cars so much quicker when you had 2, 3, 4 guys on a crew. And that's when I believe the railroads really focus on efficiency and customer service. And that has transitioned over the years from, say, the 70s, 80s, 90s, and even early 2000s. From it seemed like early 2000s on, they have transitioned from efficiency, safety even, and then customer service, transitioned to nothing about profit operating ratio. Technology, trying to eliminate job roles because, I mean, let's face it, all humans are a liability. But technology just simply can't replace conductors, in my opinion. Yeah, you're right. That got mentioned in the STB hearings, got mentioned to the FRA, and I promise you this one in Ohio will get mentioned a lot in the next meetings to come. Jeremy and the new president of BLET, all these guys, they have a whole new argument, like, that happened in 2023. They can still happen. This is why you gotta have conductor on there. Yeah, from what I've read and been told, that a journal on that train is what caused that thing to derail. signal is that? Am I diverging here with a stop signal? What is this? I probably just failed this one, didn't I? Yeah, I did. 100%. Emergency, baby. Or number 8. Boy, look at that. I just caught all kinds of knuckles and broke operating ratios. Or, I mean, operating rules. That's how you stop a train right there. Don't ever do that in real life. Oh, no, I shouldn't have done that. We're going downhill. That guy right there is humming. Yep, that was definitely a surprise red signal. That was, I'm glad I was creeping up that hill. Wow. Yeah, I know they contract a lot of it out to like TTX is one of them. We're not going to get rolling again, are we? Sand! That's a bell. We definitely got a lot of wheel slip going on. Look at Come on. You can do it. There it went. Look at that. Wheel slip. Come on, you can do it. Look. The brakes on. Why is my brake thing not working? We're going backwards. Wrong button. Don't make me throw this thing in emergency again. I'll do it. Burn that rail up. Yeah, that's what we're about to do. We're going to have to, I guess. Just stop already, please. Full service. Thank you. Now. Roll. I went to number 5 and it just broke both. Wrong way. Come on, you can do it. Wrong way. We're gonna try again. You doing, buddy? Number 3 just ain't it. That's crazy. It's gotta be, I guess it's gotta be number 4. Wheel's trying to slip already. What you doing, buddy? Huh? You did it. What is going on here? Can I fence my locomotive off in the rear? Oh, I'm just looking out the window to see which way I'm rolling. Curious. Oh, no, about to knock the wheels off again. I don't think the DP's on either. I don't know what lead axle sand, what does that mean? I don't know if that means it's on or off. Oh, which like you meant to turn the bank come on by the radio. Hang on. These buttons down here have anything? Wait. Can you do something back here? Crouch in this game? No. I've got plug in this joker. I mean, there's no way that thing's running just because there's yeah, it's gotta be on the back wall, I guess. But there's no way to fence. It doesn't even have the option to fence anything. What are we looking at here? Headlights, engine. Yeah, okay. Distributed power. Maybe that's it. Can I fence it now? Because let me put that joker in like number 4 or something. Or is it just like do it automatically maybe? I don't know if this game is in... Can I read that? Oh, let's see what happens. Oh, world? Am I One of the yellow buttons by the radio. Push to talk, display, and then volume. Some ones I see on here. I'm gonna see if she's online. Let's go back and do it back and see. Oh, it sounds like she's... Nope, maybe not. She's definitely not running. I thought she was. Alright, come on. How do I do this? We're just gonna see if it's working now. Number 4. Something America Part 2. Nah, I can't remember. Come on, you can do it. That didn't work. Mile, walk a mile. I know they're not making me go back there and put that thing online. Is that what I'm gonna have to do? I'm gonna be mad. So I bet you it's in freaking isolate. Can I cheat the system? What are you doing? Corn. Com. Say home. Home, tone, DTMF, and channel. Banking com. She fired up now. Huh? You're still sick, buddy. She ain't spooling up. Lander, if you're actually stuck and you can't actually move, even though you got your DPs are all running, you have to call for helper. Uh-oh. She's definitely not running, but we're moving. For whatever reason. Maybe she's running, we just don't hear it. It sounds like she's moving from back here. Yeah, she's definitely putting smoke out, but she's just not loud. She's not loud like that one. Okay, we're rolling. Finally. Oh, brake cylinders in? Oh, I have no idea. I haven't even looked at it. I literally just started the scenario and just ran. I should have cut that thing in a long time ago. Been nice climbing that hill. Yeah, she's definitely running now. I don't. She may not sound like it back here, but. Oh, I see what you're saying. You're talking about. Oh, I can't even see. I can't see the brake rigging. What happened? I don't know why it just went to idle. I guess I don't know what I hit. Now we're going downhill. What's this cat doing on tracks? We wasn't talking about this. The new 0DB design, yeah, that's one of them electric motors. Wow, they're actually like walking around. Get out of the way, you idiots. Wave, because y'all are a bunch of, look at them, standing around not doing nothing. I feel like I'm in South Tunnel in Chattanooga. Oh gosh, I can't see nothing. NPCs. Yeah, that's right. There should be an RWIC right there. Gonna hold in number 2. I don't know if it will or not. Don't look like it. I'm just gonna guess that it's probably gonna cut back uphill. We still ain't came down the mountain yet, but we've been climbing it for like an hour. Plays beautifully is actually a good stream. That's good because I have played a little bit, but I haven't really streamed on this computer since I completely built this whole new rig. It should run smooth or beautifully, I tell you that. As much money as I paid for that stupid processor, it better. You can never get dynamic braking to slow down the train. Dynamics is all about it's really about getting ahead of. So that's what I was talking about when your counter. I wish I had a counter in this game. So let's say this is your hill, this is your train. If your train's 5,000 feet long or whatever it is, hang on, I gotta get back into dynamics now. It's supposed to be 20. Is that a stop signal? I don't know what that is. Oh no, we're rolling through it. Now we speeding. PTC freaking out. Beep, 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 beep. Slow your train down. Oh, look at the grade. I wasn't even paying attention. Yeah, I don't know about this yet. I was trying to tell you about dynamics. And most of the time your engineers, if you got a 10,000 foot train, whenever they hit the peak of that hill, they'll hit their counter and they'll start to notch off slowly, and when their counter hits 5,000 feet, so like the midway point of the train, they'll typically be somewhere around the idle or maybe notch one, and then they'll sit in idle for a few seconds, then they'll go to setup on their dynamics, and then they'll start notching up, and you'll actually feel the train, the slack rolling down the hill, hitting the back of the, it'll be pushing the locomotive, and the dynamics is holding it back. I think a lot more plays into that though, like I guess it depends on trailing tonnage too, so you have more tonnage in the rear, and you kind of want to wait before you get dynamics, but just a general rule of thumb there. He was the CO. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, Equalizer, I got Run 8. Yep, I haven't installed it on this on Windows, or haven't installed on this computer yet. I like the mechanics. It's good. Yeah, Equalizer, I did as well. I'd go on the depot server and mess around. What was the other one? It was Run 8. I mean, not the depot. What was the other one called? Highball. That's what it's called. Highball server. Of course, they're kind of a little too much for me. I see we're picking up speed and we're still number 8 dynamic. We'll just hold it as long as we can. Have you considered Railroads Online? I have not. I think I have seen that, but I don't know if I've actually really paid attention to it. Lander, from my experience, most engineers only want to use dynamics. Now, the reason behind that is sticking brake valves. So whenever you apply your automatic, sometimes whenever you go to bail it off, your brakes will still stick, and then that's going to lead into a hot wheel. Most engineers don't like using automatic unless they have to. But sometimes you have to. I had an engineer, he's actually on the channel. His name's Trevor. I was with Trevor one night going to Chattanooga, and when you go down into Chattanooga, it's a real steep grade going downhill, and it's curvy, and the signal we had at the top of the hill was an approach, of course, so we had to stop at the next signal. What Trevor did was, he was in full dynamics, train wasn't slowing down, so what he did was he pulled the automatic, stopped the train on the side of the hill, knocked the dynamics off, kept the brake supply, but then drug the train down the hill. That way he knew he'd stop. I was like, that's pretty smart. Like I'm gonna have to do here in just a second. Because I don't know if I'll make it 8,000 more feet. I might. We'll see. You didn't have any dynamics? Man, that sucks. I guess that's all you could do, really, is... I mean, what, do like a 10-pound reduction or something going downhill, and then whenever you get to the bottom, you know, bail them off, and then just start pulling. Crash National Railway, yeah. Yep, you're right, real fam. Yep. Yeah, Ryan, you're right. Yeah, see, I'm not gonna make that. I'm gonna start speeding. Minimal reduction. I guess a minimal reduction. I don't know. I'm assuming it's 10 pounds. I don't know. That worked though. Can you have dynamics and automatic on? Yeah, of course. Oh yeah. If you need them, you can. Dynamics is only running the engines. Your automatic is actually releasing air out of the rail cars, which causes the brake cylinder to you know, press the brake shoes up against the wheel. I might get down to like 20 or so on my phone. Yeah, that's a good point, Matt. Yeah, and depending on what type of train you're on too, like an intermodal train, a little bit of air goes a long ways. I hope they don't, and I hope these developers don't even get. I mean, I guess it could be like maybe like a mod you could install. That'd be okay, just, you know, just to have it, I guess. But I figured we'd start going down the hill eventually. I don't know if y'all can see Logan's train in the background in there. Where's that? Oh, he's gonna blow into my face. Yeah, like that's Thomas over there. Thomas the train. Can y'all see that game? Okay. Alright, what's up? I went number 7. Would it be a good practice playing this game and applying it to the real world? Switching aspect? Yeah, running locomotive. I mean, that's probably a good start. I can't really speak from running locomotives. I do know this, though. Each locomotive is different. Each train's different. And a train sim is going to be the same. I think most train sims are the same regardless. And Equalizer can probably attest to this, that each train's different, each train feels different, and you operate that train based off feeling. If that makes any sense. But I think it'd be a good starting point. What is it? Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Some trains stop better than others. You get on one of them nasty mixed freight cars that's got everything in the kitchen sink. And it seems like this thing don't ever want to stop right. And then you have trailing tonnage on top of it, it seems like also. I was watching a train go by on my way home from work. Was that 2 nights ago? It was NS coming from Chattanooga. And I was just looking at the cars that they had, and they had like probably 20. I think it was probably between 15 or 20 loaded tank cars near the rear of the train. And then on the front end was like some empty Gons, maybe some loaded auto racks, some empty hopper cars. I just always remember hearing my engineer griping about trailing tonnage. If you mess up, I guess if you mess up coming, coming downhill and then going back uphill, if you mess up right there when you dump your dynamics and start pulling, if you don't get your train stretched out in time, that's it. You're catching a knuckle. Engine with collapsed brakes, yeah. If I had a preferred way of switching cars, it'd be kicking cars. You can get a lot done real quick, especially if you have 2 people. One throwing switches and then you hold your cut list. You can sort a car out, a train, you can sort a whole train out pretty quick. The NS329? Oh, it may have been. It may have been. Oh, I can't remember. It's been so long ago. Can't even hear the horn. Horn no longer making noise. Okay. The company bandit. That sucks. Well, I'm going the wrong way. I need to be going up. So compared to truck driving, how often are conductors away from home? I would probably say it's pretty similar. With NS, I would say you're home. Let's say your schedules work Monday through Saturday. You get called out, say Monday morning. You'll be gone all day Monday on the train, 12 hours. Get to your hotel. Sleep between, I would say 10. You'll be in the hotel between 12 to 16 hours. Get on a train early Tuesday morning. Come back home, 12 hours sleep, 10. Again, probably say between 10 to 14 hours at home. And repeat over and over. So you're probably at home 2-3 days a week when you get your off days. When I say home, you're not home the whole entire day. You're only home for 10 to 14 hours roughly. Some days are, sometimes it's better than others. Sometimes you sit at home for 20 to 30 hours. It's speeding. So you ever had a gravity drop a car? I'm guessing you mean roll by. That's what we called it. Was roll by car. Yeah, we had one customer we had to do that. And of course, it would be going down the hill, so we had to jump on the rail car. I'm guessing you're talking about get up on the rail car, roll it down through the switch, and then tie the handbrakes up, and then have the engine back up and couple into it. This train's not going to stop without me doing that. Yeah, we only had one customer that did that. I've only got to do it a couple of times, but it's sketchy because you're like, man, I hope this friggin' handbrake works. Of course, there's times too where some guys would do it in the wrong spots where you're not supposed to. At what age do you recommend going to the railroad? When I hired in the old head engineer named Mike, I was talking about it all the time, Mike Hill. Yeah, it is. Mike told me I hired in at the perfect age, and that was the age of 27. And this is why he told me that. He said, 27, you've got, 3 years before you're 30. This allows time for you to be fired, be furloughed throughout your entire career. So you got 3 years worth of time to burn there, but you'll still hit your 30 years at age 60. What? Up here. So Mike's argument was you want to hit 30 years of service. So I'm guessing that's probably the best time. But I would say I want to get in as early as possible. Mike worked there 40 years. He hired in at age 20. Mike Mahan hired in. Let's see. Yeah, he hired in at age 18. As an engineer, he worked 42 years. What is it? What are you looking at? Oh, okay, I see. I think we got it whooped so far. Right, my mouse. Look, Logan. What's that? A who? Can I shoot you, train? Yeah. Say Chicken Shard Express. I'm just kidding up for that. No. Huh? No. Where is it? Hey, look, who's that? Look there. Hmm? There you go. Now you see yourself better. What? Hmm? Whoa, didn't mean that. What? Yeah, he seems adorable. I promise you, he's the opposite. He's a hellion. That's what he is. Why am I slowing down so quickly? Oh, the grade went down. I see. I'm not paying attention. I mean, what in the world do you want me to do? I'm almost all the way out of dynamics and we're not rolling. What's going on? Hmm? Right there. You still sick? Yeah. Yeah, you are. Oh, now we're gonna start rolling. Okay. Take it easy, Damon. Appreciate you stopping by, buddy. What are you watching? Was that Forza? No, you're watching. No, I ain't stopping. No. Hmm? Hmm? Yeah, it's really high. Little train man. Yeah, that's what he is. He runs this house. He's terminal superintendent around here. Does what he wants to. Doesn't care about anybody else. Huh? What are you watching? Cars get destroyed on a video game. I think it was Drive or whatever that game's called. These dynamics are kind of irritating. I can't find the happy medium. Hey. Alright, I'm just gonna leave it right there. Pick up speed. What color is that? No, this one. Yeah, say clear block. Alright, clear block. Clear block. No, we don't look at that one. No, we don't look at that one. We look at this one. Hmm? It says equalizer. Yeah. Hmm? Really? What is that? It says it's brake pipe pressure. Yeah. It's a emergency reservoir. Huh? West coast of Canada. You say Canada? It's a cold. Yeah. So we don't do cold down here. It's 70. It's 70 degrees today, Fahrenheit. 70 degrees. I think Canadia's. I think y'all use Celsius. Y'all use Fahrenheit or Celsius?
Wait. Where is that?
Hmm. Oh, really? That's nice. Celsius? Okay. I don't even know what 70 degrees Fahrenheit is in Celsius. Was that 30? Was that 35 or something along those lines? What is that? 21 degrees Celsius is what it was today. I was way off. Yeah, this feels good. Down here in the south, our typical weather during the winter is normally like what? Hmm? Yeah, anyways, our typical weather like during the day is like 10 degrees Celsius, and then lows at night would be like 0 degrees Celsius, 32 degrees. Nope. Yeah, 0 degrees Celsius is normal. During the winter anyway. Sometimes it gets really cold. Ricky, what's up, man? Okay, we want to go 30 now? You want down? Okay. Come on. Oh! Just worked on a hopper. Oh man. Worked on, wait, Carman? Hmm? What? You want pants on now? Okay, come here. Come on. Oh! My grade is starting to go back flat. I finally made it to the end. It wouldn't hurt my face. I'd hate to run this in real life. Oh, nice. I didn't realize you could do that. Okay, there you go. I need to make a Railroad Talk engine. I wish they would do like, I wish Train Sim World had multiplayer. Like, you had a bunch of people who played, you had people up in the tower and dispatchers, kind of like the flight simulators. And join a server. Huh? Go ahead on the couch. On the couch. On the couch. Hopefully something like that comes up before too long. It'll be fun. Yeah, Equalizer, I like DCS. I don't know if you were here when I used to stream DCS. I got a VR headset around here somewhere. That is my deal. Check this thing out. Since you like DCS, I'm sure you like Jets too then. I ordered, where did it go? There it is. Yeah, Depot Push and Run 8. Yeah, that's true. This joker right here. I don't know if you can see. Oh, there we go. Now you can. Whoa! Almost broke it. Put that thing back together. Thankfully, it's made out of metal. But, yes, it is. B-2 bomber. Uh-oh. Anyways. The thing's pretty sharp. I saw it on Amazon. I was like, man, that'd be cool to have inside of my computer. It's pretty cool. It's only like 20 bucks. Oh, really? That's pretty cool. I'm jealous. I've never seen any of these in real life. My dream is to, since I can't fly a jet, I at least want to fly in one. Yeah, that's true. Maybe one day, some Blue Angels or Thunderbirds 1, I don't care which one it is, will contact me and be like, hey Joey, you want to come fly for your YouTube channel? I'm like, yes. Uh-oh, we're in trouble again. See, I've never been to an air show in my life. That's pretty sad. Snowbirds. Yeah. What is a snowbird? Is that like a Canada deal? That's the Air Force team, recruiting team. Oh, okay. Nice. Oh, I see them. What are they flying in? Interesting looking jets. One of the Blue Angels gave a speech. That'd be just pretty cool. That was my dream as a kid, man. Was to be a pilot, fighter pilot. I wanted to be Maverick from Top Gun. As cliche as that sound. In a few weeks I'll attend the air show. I need to go see one. They have them down. I'm not far from like Panama City and the beach where they normally have them down there. Maverick and DCS. Yep. I wanted to be Maverick. That was it. I remember I was watching that. I had the VHS tape when I was a kid. And Mom bought it for me. I used to watch that movie like, I don't know, 3 or 4 times a week. And I've watched the new Maverick. I bought it. I've watched it several times too. I actually like the new one. I don't think it's as good as the original. Just, I'm a little biased. I don't know. I guess it's just because of nostalgia. But I do like it, and it's, you know, mainly because I didn't know, but the original one, all the flight scenes were green screen. I didn't know that, and this one was actually recorded, and like Maverick actually knows how to fly. Of course, he didn't do the flying in the movie, but they're actually in jets with GoPros and stuff strapped to them. That's pretty cool. Chappie from Iron Eagle. See, I don't know anything about Iron Eagle. Looks like it might have been before my time. Of course, really, Top Gun was too. '80s movie retro. Oh, that's a t-shirt. Are they flying F-16s in that movie? They are. That's pretty cool. Jason Lewis Gossett Jr. and Jason, what did I say, Gedrick? I'll have to look into this. Why am I going so slow? Come on, man. Hey, yeah, you can definitely tell by the I know you've seen that before, but whoever else is watching, it's pretty funny. It's a pretty good cover. 1986. I really feel like I'm on a train now. I'm not paying attention to what's really going on. Yeah, Red Dawn, that's a good one. I was actually talking about that movie the other day. Well, they said this little trip on this train would take 200 minutes. This says I'm still 13 miles away from this place, too. Shit, 13 miles is a long ways on this game. That ain't too bad. Y'all know what's going on. I am going to try and speed up the process, though. I really haven't been paying attention, Landers, what the problem is. I'm going to break some rules and not do the not operating rules, but try and stay in the 30 mile per hour range. What wrong way? Block. Approach. Oh, okay. We must be going so slow we didn't have to hit that stop signal. If I'd been going faster, it would have been a stop signal right there. We went from approach to clear. I wish it showed you trains on the other track. Okay. What rules? Yeah, you can't have Apple iWatch. Your cell phone can't be turned on. Any type of personal electronics must be cut off and stored away. Hey, we hit 12 miles. Nope, no music, unfortunately. I guess they consider that a distraction. Yeah, it's gotta be a digital or a can it be a mechanical watch? What's that? I can't know. I'm getting old. I think it can be a mechanical watch, or it's gotta be a maybe it's gotta be a digital watch that shows hours, minutes, and seconds, if I remember correctly. I still have my original watch I bought when I started. Man, we rolling. This is real life. My reservoirs will probably drain, be in trouble. Have y'all ever heard of this brand right here while I'm on this stream? There you go. Is it backwards? It's backwards on my camera. I don't think it's backwards for y'all. Brunt. Brunt workwear. I have not. So this company reached out to me. So I have seen Brunt for several, well, not several years, probably a year ago. The owner, the guy, his name's Eric. I saw his video on Facebook about how he started this company. But they make boots. So they reached out to me and was like, "Hey man, it's a really small company." And he was like, "Hey, we like the videos and like for you to, they want to sponsor a video." And I was like, "Oh great." I was like, "We're gonna send you some boots," and of course they paid me or whatever. I said, "All right, that'll work." I haven't done the ad yet. I'm going to in the future video, but I'm gonna do the ad, and then I'm also gonna wear these at work. I'm gonna wear these for probably, I might give it a couple months, and then I'll make a video on it and see what I think about them. But these boots are pretty cheap compared to some of your high-end Red Wings, Ariats. I think these are like $160. And everything I've read about them is pretty good. I was just curious if you ever heard of them. This is the only boot that they have that would meet the conductor, requirements, the 90-degree heel and 6-inch deal, whatever. I haven't put them on yet, Wes. I literally just got it in yesterday. I'm gonna try them out. I might wear them to the lake this weekend, just to stand in them all day. Make myself take some other shoes with me too if I don't like them. But they didn't tell me. They kind of give me a script on what they want me to say. They let me do what I want to. But as far as the review, I can review them however I please. I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm curious too. See, I can put them in a steel mill and look that way, but I'll have a non-biased, honest review on them probably in several months after I wear them for a while. Engineers buy hazmat masks in case of chemical leak. I'm sure you can. You can buy them. You can buy them right now. I'm sure you can have one with you if you wanted to. It probably wouldn't be a bad idea, honestly, if they keep doing this crap with these car man, not allow them to inspect the rail cars. But Yeah. Good. No, the carrier's not going to buy one for you. You have to buy one outright, I'm sure. Yeah, get the heck away. That's right. Yep. Run. From my understanding in the Ohio derailment, the conductor, like they said, they went into emergency. Once they got stopped, the conductor jumped off the head end. I think he saw all the fire and stuff behind him, and he closed the angle cock and then pulled the cut lever and then detached from the rail cars and then got the heck away. And as soon as I heard about that, I was like, yeah, Expediter wouldn't have got there in time for that one. Need some new boots? What size do you wear, Wesley? Get going and call that number. I know they gave us a book. I mentioned it before. Now it's on their phone, but you know, NS trained us, like I mentioned in the videos before, who to call, how far to evacuate based off wind speed, all that good stuff. Yeah, sure, hunting. Rail cars on the ground, fire everywhere. We are gone. Milepost so and so and so. Dangerous, hazardous material, wind speed, blah blah blah. Evacuate. Size 11. I don't know what size these are. I can't remember. They size 12. Yeah, these are size 12. I'll just send you these. Let you try them out. Yeah, evacuation ranges. Yeah. Come on, train, start rolling again. I'll let you know how they work. The good thing is I'll have a code. I'm definitely save y'all some more money too, whoever wants to buy them. They did tell me that. I don't know how much they'll knock off. They didn't say. Actually, they may have. What the heck is that email? It's been that long ago. I'm trying to see. I think they gave me one. I can't remember how I even look at it though. To be completely honest. Can I go 50 miles per hour and 1,800 feet? Please say yes. Alright, Rick, take it easy, man. Thanks for stopping by. Way late, 3 o'clock in the morning. Shopify collab. Let's see. That's the only pair of boots that would work for a conductor OS. That's my downfall. They have other boots, but they're kind of like, you know, kind of modernized, stylish boots more than, or they're not. There's not boots made for railroads, but I saw those boots. I was like, yeah, I'll give those a try and see. Because I reached out to the main ones. I reached out to Red Wing, I reached out to Ariat. I even reached out to Red Ox. All three of them were like, yeah, no, we don't need you. And I wasn't even trying to get them to pay me anything. I was just like, hey, really just trying to get a code. 'Cause, man, getting equipment, I mean, getting actually, what happened? Camera cut off. But actually getting like quality equipment, really pricey. If I can get codes, and you know, that helps out. That's good, man. How much did those Wolverines cost? If you don't mind me asking. Timberlands? You can't go wrong with Timberlands too. Those good boots. Horn ain't working. $150. That's not bad. That's good. That is good, House. Boots, man. Boots are just one of those deals where it's like, you want to spend $100 on a pair of boots, hope they last. Spend $150 on a pair of boots, hope that they're good. You want to spend $300 on a pair of boots and know that they're good, but then suffer the consequences of spending $300. I remember what did I buy? My first pair of boots. I actually worked in steel toe boots for a while when I got hired on NS. Because you gotta remember, I was making $12.50 an hour before I was hired. I didn't have any money, and I had a daughter. We were broke, and I remember wearing I still have these boots somewhere. They're old Red Wings that my company I was working for bought, and they're steel toe boots. And I was at school training, and then I was on the job training, walking ballast with steel toe boots on. And I remember getting out there training, and Steve Southern, that conductor from earlier, he was like, "Oh no, you need to get you some good boots whenever you get some money put back." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And that's when I went and bought those Ariats I talk about all the time. Still have them. Probably never get rid of them, to be honest with you. A lot of memories in those shoes. And that sounds weird. It's a little time capsule. Dang. 210 last of the year. That's rough. They're all good. That's one of them top tier boots too. You must have been doing a lot of walking. Are we getting any closer to where we gotta go? 9, broke 10 miles. Okay, almost there. 352 starts. Yeah, I'd say you did pretty good. That's a lot. That's a lot of days. Okay, there's the code. I think I got to paste it. If you want to save it, put it in the notes. I'll have an honest review on the boots in a couple of months maybe. Wow, that's loud. Where's the chat at? I can't see it. That's a link, and then the code is Railroad Talk 10, all one word. Now, I haven't even posted this on the channel at all yet. I haven't even done the video. Alright. Probably wear them Sunday and see if I can stand in them. If I can stand in them all day, and they're actually comfortable, at least that's a good start. Dang, 18,000. I didn't even know. We didn't even have availability bonus when I was in this, or we didn't at our terminal anyways.
Battery low.
I stayed available pretty much 24/7 until I started learning how to sharpshoot the board, and then it got a little different. Wow, we've came down the grade almost the entire way. Holy cow. They aren't doing them? Yes. Sounds about right. Yeah, I remember when I first hired on, I stayed available all the time because I was worried about money. It's $12.50 an hour, and I was making pretty much every round trip. I was making between $500 to $700 somewhere around in there, going to Chattanooga and stuff. Pretty good. How long does it take to become an engineer? It just depends on your terminal. Like Sheffield, from my understanding, become an engineer was between 6 to 8 years. In Birmingham, when I first got there, it was typically between 4 to 6. It just depends on the amount of people retiring, amount of people getting fired, amount of people quitting, seniority, how quickly you climb that board. A lot of variables there. Bidding process. Yeah, pretty much this. They have a job board. You can go in there and look on whenever you go on the computer. and it shows the jobs that are available. And if you want to bid on that job, you just go, you hit the little arrow ding on your keyboard, hit the arrow down, hit X, hit enter, place bid, and then your bid will go in. So how the bid process works is all based on seniority. So let's say myself, you, and then Wesley were on the board, and let's say Wesley hired in first, I hired in second, you hired in third, and let's say you bidded on this job on AO2. You bidded on AO2, and then the next day I came into work and I saw AO2 was up for bid. Well, I bidded on it, and Wesley came in the next day and saw AO2 up for bid, and he didn't bid on it. If he didn't bid on it, then I would get it and you wouldn't. And if Wesley bidded on it, he would have got it and I wouldn't get it. None of us would get it. And if neither one of us, and you bid it, it's just, that's how I had. It's all based on seniority. It depends on who bids on the job and who doesn't. Whoever has the highest seniority who bids on the job. Bidding, really, you're really not going to be able to start bidding on the jobs until, well, unless you get lucky like I did. After probably a year or two, then you can start bidding on pull turns when they come open if you have them. Different groups on the extra board. Wow, we're going uphill. Can't believe it. Now we're going back downhill. Yeah, that's right. If no bids, the youngest man gets forced, and that's the last thing you want to be forced. That's what I was told on that local that I actually got to work for a while. I was going to be forced to that job, and a conductor, a flowback engineer conductor, told me, be sure and bid on that job. That way you have your bidding rights, and you can bid off that job if whenever someone below you gets hired in. And I said, oh, okay. Yes, that's right. Come on, Ace. When I took on my test to start working, was it hard or easy, challenging, or hard for you? It was definitely challenging. Even though I had been in the industry for years prior, definitely challenging, learning all the rules, hazmat, learning car placements, your brake test, hanging at EOT, the communication. Thankfully, the communication part was kind of normal, kind of used to that from where I worked previously, but it's definitely overwhelming, even with my previous experience. That it's it wasn't easy. I can definitely tell you that. Yeah, you're not alone there. It's hard for most, and then you have to worry about signals also. And yeah. Do people usually want to do locals? Most people do. Well, it depends. It depends on what kind of person you are. Some people have a weird at-home life or a family life, and maybe they don't have kids, and all they care about is money. Those guys typically go to a pull turn. If you got kids, you want to be at home on the weekend, or you want to have set off days every week, work 8 hours, work 8 to 12 hours, go home every day. Those people want to work locals. I was just very fortunate that I was able to hold a local when I first hired in. It was because nobody else wanted it. because it went from a local job to a road switcher, and that's why nobody wanted it. But I was making 2 days pay just about every day. I liked it. I was chasing money in the beginning. AC just got home from training. It is definitely 5:30 over there. What time did y'all get off? Or I guess, yeah, what time did y'all get off work? It's definitely work. No, locals and yard work is typically, they typically pay less than road jobs. Just because, your road trains are paid based off, or your overtime starts based off mileage. And most road trains, your mileage are pretty far. 150 plus 200 miles, somewhere in there. I forgot exactly what the overtime rate starts and stops based on mileage. Signals you feel you got, operating rules, exceptions are confusing. They work rough. Yeah, the operating rules, you really... Operating rules are kind of, you're going to have to know how to angle EOT, of course. You're going to have to know how to do a brake test, walk up on brake tests, brake inspections. But really, that's, do C102s, how to do C102s right. But most of the weird operating rule stuff they talk about in school, you'll never use. See, Equalizer, that's my deal. I love switching cars. That's like loved it. I still love it. Like, I can get on Run 8. The cool thing about Run 8 is I can get someone on there that knows how to run the locomotive, and I can switch cars. That's fun. Is it hard on the road? No, like the hardest thing on the road when you're on the road trains is keeping your eyes open. That's about it. Keeping your eyes open, and during the day it's not so bad, but whenever you get called at 11 p.m. and you've been up all day, and you're halfway through your trip and it's 8 hours in or whatever, and you're in the middle of nowhere surrounded by trees, and you're just looking like this out the window, clear block. You'll get so good once you run your territory. You'll get so good that you'll take naps in between signals because your body just knows. Which is really dangerous, but PTC and all that other good stuff. Doesn't look good on camera, but it's just how it is. Definitely right now with conductor shortages and everybody getting worked to death. I gotta be going 25. Oops. Break some more rules. Call him NyQuil. Nice. That's funny. Yeah, we had a few of those too, man. They stayed asleep. That's all you'd hear about whenever, you know, you work with some engineers and Dr. Dane get brought up. All he does is sleep. The whole trip he stayed asleep. And I was like, I would not be that guy. I'm not gonna lie, there was some nights where I was bobblehead doing this right here, but I would never just sacked out and fell asleep. Being a pilot called Maverick, not a compliment. Yeah, that's right. No, man, I don't know much about railroad internships, man. I don't. You know, if you're going to college, you know, anything with logistics, engineering degrees, all those guys, class ones like the engineers and stuff like that. Just only advice I'd have is if you do go to college and you want to work for the railroad, just don't go to college and become a trade master. Yeah, that's right. Don't be mad if you wake up fired. That's right. The only reason I say that in Memphis is there's a lot of train masters that went to college, and after they went to college, they went and worked for the railroad, and they were never a conductor. And then they're train masters, and they go out there and they try and tell. And I'm not saying you're like this, but just, you know, it's out of experience in the past. These train masters feel as if they can tell grown men how to do their job when they've been doing it for years prior, when he was probably still in high school. That's where you start ruffling feathers and stuff like that. I would definitely look at the carrier's websites. They have their requirements stuff on there. Kind of give you something maybe you want to look forward to in majoring, something like that. Hinder or harass. Yeah, and sometimes maybe help. Yeah, I had, out of all the train masters I worked for, there was only two that, no, there was three really good train masters. I have no clue how to row it. Yeah, that's right. Wow, we got to stop in 4,000 feet. Train master Jim in Decatur, he was by far the best one. He never bothered nobody. You may have heard me say this before. He told me when I first started 3 rules. He said, don't get hurt, don't tear anything up, keep it on the rails. I said, yes sir. He said, you do that, he said, you'll never hear another word from me. I said, okay. He never bothered me. Anytime I needed something, he'd help. If I had a question, he'd help. I feel like I have that feeling, I'm sure y'all know y'all have whenever y'all probably have like a special spot, like whenever y'all hit, y'all know y'all really close to the yard. And you're just like, oh yes, sir, relieved. And then you get stopped right outside your yard. Can't make it in, you just want to get home. Yeah, there is some good train masters out there, just a few and far between. I don't know, this may have been just me too, remember going to Meridian from Birmingham. There's a spot. You kind of go through like this cut that they made, and you top this hill, and then you start coming down the hill, and there you can see the town of Meridian. It seemed like every single time I worked for NS Equalizer. Every single time we'd come down that hill is when I would get the sleepiest. Like it'd be so hard for me to hold my head up for the last, 10 miles. I never could figure out why. Yep, I worked for the Black Horse, or used to work for Black Horse. That works. Oh man, I left my sander on this entire time. Nice. That thing's empty. Your boy Chuck. I can't remember who it is that always gives him a hard time. They call him Pretty Boy. Holy cow. Yeah. I've never looked into his history and see how he tries to run things, but just from the guys on the channel, they've told me that he sucks pretty bad. Yeah, it definitely will. It definitely help you learn the operations too of how things kind of work. Run 8 is probably the best one because you can actually join a server where they have like classification yards, receiving yards, forwarding yards, which is your outbound trains, your receiving yards, your trains coming in, of course. Your class yard is where they take the receiving trains in, and they'll hump them, into different tracks for different trains going different routes. Once you kind of see it with your own eyes, you're like, oh, okay, you start to realize. It won't take you long. It'll probably take like 1 or 2 weeks of on-the-job training. You're like, oh, okay, I see how this stuff's all working. It's not as complicated as you think. These idiots out here, these carriers, just make it seem really complicated, but at the end of the day, you're just getting real cars from point A to point B. They don't have some big, giant, elaborate plan, I promise you. They're just out here winging it. Oh, yeah, that's right, Wesley. Yep. Oh, wow, train yard master in Russia. Wow. That's pretty interesting. Are you a freight conductor? Or dear, let's say passenger? Yeah, Wes, I remember going to Chattanooga. We had to climb the big mountain, Lookout Mountain, and the BN coal trains that were, 135 rail cars and 20,000 tons. They would be in number 8, and man, you'd be in number 8. You'd be climbing the hill going 15 miles per hour, and you want to talk about sleepy? Man, you get sleepy so easy. It's just rocking back and forth, full throttle. The whole engine's just, oh yeah, vibrating like crazy and passed out.
D205, subject to signal indications. Proceed into Cumberland Terminal. Over.
Yeah. Dang. That's right. Wait, am I not done yet? I thought I was done. Oh, I gotta take it to the yard. Okay. Give me a signal then. Okay, I'm good. Dang it. I was ready to go. Oh, freight conductor. Nice. That's pretty cool, man. Restricting. Now, was that less than, was that 10? I was thinking NS, I can't remember, is it 15 miles per hour? Maybe it's 10. I can't remember. Yeah, I don't have a clue. I'm assuming that's, I know it's a restricted signal to be in the UP sign. I'm pretty sure restricted NS is not exceeding 15 miles per hour. Yeah. That's pretty good. I can see a long way down to there. Looks about right. Yard's always in the most populated little towns. We've literally been riding through the middle of nowhere, and all of a sudden, here's your town. Time to start getting sleepy. I hope they got me lined in. I ain't even looked. You, man, better have me lined in. Looks like he does. I don't even know if a U-man's still a thing anymore than this. We used to have them. Looks like I'm lined all the way up. Okay, good. What's going on, Adam? Vancouver. Oh man, that sucks, Adam. Yeah, if you spend a lot of time in Train Sim World 2, that would suck, because I'm sure you leveled your character in pretty good ways. I'm just an ex-railroad conductor, taking a step back in reality, that's all. Trying to see if I still got it, pretty much. Vancouver. What time is it over there? Let's see. What is it? 1? Probably 1 a.m. for y'all. No, it's not 1. What are y'all? Yeah, y'all are 2 hours behind. You're right, Adam. That's how it normally goes. Oh, you still got 15 minutes left? Yeah, I need you to go hang this power on this train right here for this next incoming crew. You're like, man, come on. 2 a.m. Yeah, it's almost 4 a.m. here. By the time I yard this train, it'll be time to go in there and lay down. I'm sure Logan passed out because he got quiet. We had a yard master, Adam, named Jeremy Utley. He's a great yard master, great guy. But any time that I got called to dog catch or go take trains that died, bring them to the yard, no matter what, Jeremy always kept me there for 12 hours. And he would make me hang power pretty much all night long, or do something else. But Artie Weather, thanks for stopping by, man. I'm gonna try and start streaming more often, so I might go in here and just run around with some trains some more. I appreciate it, man. Have a good night, bud. Yep, that's it. He took advantage of it every single time. Thankfully, I'm still friends with him today. Every time I talk to him, I give him hell. Like, you know what sucks? And he's like, what is it? Like, you always made me stay 12, but you the other guys will go home. And he was like, yeah, 'cause you work. The other guys would just drag around. I was like, so working cost me time at home and in my bed. And he just started laughing. Whatever. He had a job to do too, I guess. He had to make sure it got done. Glad I could be that guy, I guess. Oh yeah, nice. About the only time you're gonna get a break, huh? Yeah, I was just talking about switching cars. That's what I enjoy doing the most. Well, y'all switching cars for local? You said setting out their cut. Was it their cut of cars for local you got going on? The Royal Hudson. No, I have not. Yeah, Adam, the rail fan side of me. I've never been a rail fan, but I encourage rail fans to come to the channel because I learn. So, for instance, right here, the Royal Hudson. I've never heard of that locomotive. I love learning about it. So I'm about to Google it on my phone. Royal Hudson. Oh wow, that's pretty cool. That thing's pretty sharp. Definitely has been taken care of, or not refurbished. I'm trying to say restored. Oh, working yard job in Florida, South Carolina. Wow, what a crazy town or city. Florence. Oh, I was about to say there's a Florida in South Carolina. What in the world? I was sitting here about to Google that. I was like, is it Florida? Where the heck is Florida, South Carolina? "13-engine train together." It sounds like me on run 8. I tried to run the stupidest train possible, and I think I had like, I don't know how long the train was. I think I could only make it like 20-something thousand feet, but I had like 15 locomotives and they're all online. Alright, we came in on a restricted signal. What? That's not me. Less than a mile to go. Worst part, getting into the yard because you have to creep. It's like, come on, man, let's let me run 60 up there and slap this joker in emergency. Go home. That was pretty cool. I just noticed. I never noticed that yet. Go into idle and you put it in number 1. The slack engine rolled out and it pulled it back like it's supposed to. If it does it again. It did. There it went. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Run 8's pretty cool. It's really hard to learn at first because of all the controls and the weird little how they program or map stuff on the keyboard. But once you get it figured out, it's pretty cool. You can do a lot, and you can play multiplayer also. You can have your friend running the engine. You can be switching or vice versa. You can have an engineer, conductor, U-man, or a brakeman, switchman. It's a pretty cool game. A little pricey, but it's kind of worth it. The mechanics on it's really good. Still lined up. Alright, we finally... Only train in the whole yard. Oh, never mind. There's one over there. Yeah, Adam, to be honest with you, this right here, what you're seeing is about the real deal. Most of the time your engineers, I mean, they're normally sitting up and kind of attentive, but for the most part, you have some guys that just sit back, let Trip Optimizer do the deal for them. They'll hit the horn, and then after they're crossing, knock the bell off, and then hit the alerter every freaking 45 seconds. But as far as mechanically, I think I talked about this earlier, it wasn't in here, but it's kind of hard because each train's different. Each time you go on a train, they feel different, they brake different, they stop different, they accelerate different, all based on your power and the cars that you're actually pulling. For instance, loaded coal train, I've always been told it's pretty easy to pull just because you've got DPs on the rear helping push, and it's typically an easy train. Intermodal trains are really easy because they stop quickly. And then you got your messed up, sloppy freight trains with crazy cars, loads on the rear, and it's hard to try and they're all different, and it takes several miles for those engineers to kind of fill the train out and see what they're going to do, how it stops, dynamic stuff like that. But for the most part, I say it's all right. Definitely not like the real thing, but it's all right. What's going on, J Jubs? Top of the morning, sir. I'm about to go to bed. Alright, Adam, take it easy, man. Be careful, buddy. Appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, they all feel different. There's a phrase that the old head engineers say, and that would be drive by the seat of your pants. It is how the train felt. And I never operated enough trains to really understand all of that. I was very fortunate to run the few that I did get to run, but I didn't do it every day. Yeah, I saw that Jay does for the mechanical department. I haven't looked at the details. I did see though where they did come to an agreement. It went like 4 paid sick days and then 3 unpaid. Is that right? Something like that. Yeah, I kind of glanced over it last night when I was at work. I need to look into that some more. I'll do a video on that also. That's next is CSX needs to start working with Smart or the UTU and the BLE to get y'all sick days. That's the next step there. Since the government didn't want to do it, maybe you know that Hendricks, you know, when he came in, we kind of had high hopes the way that he was talking about fixing the relations between management and the guys on the ground, and I mean that's a pretty good first step for them. So next is going to be your transportation guy, T&E guys. Take care of y'all too. Give y'all some type of sick days or time off. Hopefully, I mean he's going to have to. There's no way he can give it to the car department and not give y'all some type of sick days. I'm sure he's probably in the works with it already. But hopefully Hendricks sets the bar for Alan Shaw and Fritz and Farmer and all these other idiots. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that. That's good. I had high hopes. I was like, hey, you know, what he talks about sounds good. You look at his history of Ford, it was good, especially with the union. So we'll see what happens. It's good to hear that. You know, it was good to read that last night. I was like, oh wow, they actually did it without, you know, depending on the government or anything else. CSX just kind of did it working with the unions. Yeah, that's right. Absolutely. Yep, and it also shows the other conductors of Class 1s, all the big, you know, the big four or whatever, that they can, now that they can do it, and their carrier is choosing not to. So it kind of makes all the other carriers look pretty bad right now, in my opinion, which is kind of good. I mean, not that they ever looked good in the past, but it's just more material for an argument from the T&E guys from each carrier. This yard is empty. Yeah, no joke, Wes. That's right. Yeah, CSX guys, you know, getting full pay. You too, J-Dubs, man. Appreciate the support, buddy. Have a good day, man. Be safe. Yeah, NS not doing it. That's right. Yep, it's a slap in the face, and you know, I bet NS has you know, seen some probably a little bit harder time finding employees just because other people just want to apply at CSX. Completed. Get me off this thing. We hit the log. Get me off this thing. Head to the main building.
Good work getting over Sand Pat's grade.
Hey, appreciate that, man.
The skills you've demonstrated are exceptional.
Thank you, J-Dub. You man,
You're
brother.
experienced enough to take on any train running through the Keystone subdivision now.
I was born ready. Even though it took all night. Too kind, J-Dubs. Thank you, buddy. I'm not even gonna put the handbrakes on. That's definitely breaking the rule. Sounds like real life. Van not here to pick us up. I'll walk to the tower. Oh yeah, you're right. Yep, that's right. You gotta turn around. 3 points of contact. Gotta have someone helping you get your cooler and your grip and stuff off the engine. You're fired. Well, my guy's sprinting. He's ready to go home. Yep, gotta have someone help you get your stuff off the engine. Hey, Superintendent. I quit. It took me 3 hours to do that. A lot of that was just me talking, though, and not paying attention, going 10 miles an hour down the hill. Alright, fellas, I'm getting off here. I gotta go to bed. Yeah, it's early. Appreciate y'all for being here. I'll be on here. I might try and get on here tomorrow night, depending on how hard tomorrow is. Play another scenario on here and see how that goes. But y'all have a good night. Thank y'all again for being here. JW's down here. Thank you for the support, man. Appreciate it. Wesley, appreciate you being here. Adam. Lander, Finalized Trains, Trainmaster. You guys, appreciate y'all being here. I'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow night, if not sometime pretty soon. All y'all have a good day. Be safe, or good night, whichever way you're going. And I'll see you guys on the next one.